Swindon Town. Maybe not what you expected, but are you ready for a journey? I'm ready for a journey. So Swindon are very interesting. You may think, why on earth has he picked Swindon? They're one of only 2 teams in the Sky Bet League One to have been in the Premier League and every other division in history. Well, in England. From down to about League 2, I think. So I think they're interesting. They're a team that have struggled in recent times. They've always there or thereabouts. League 1, League 2 seems to be their mecca. Since the year 2000 when they got relegated from the Championship, finishing bottom, they've not really set the world alight. In recent seasons they've been pretty close, 6th and 8th. They're predicted to finish like 13th this year, so they're middle of the pack again. They just need that final push up to the Championship, and then maybe a great return to the Premier League. Well, that's what dreams are made of. So we'll see what we can do. Swindon Town, their squad, as I kind of showed you here, that they're not brilliant. Some have got good ability. Some of the lone players have got particularly good potential. So we'll try to utilise those. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good save. I did the survey recently, and a lot of people wanted to see like an English save or an English team with, not right at the bottom, not starting from the very beginning and not at the top of the tree, but just in the midst. And I thought we'd get a team which is in the midst, and I think that is probably Swindon Town. So, the Swindon lot. Are you in for the Swindon lot? I'm in for the Swindon lot. Let's see how we get on. I'm going to bring you updates every couple of months. I'm going to spread it out a little bit more than you might be used to. So every time there's a big game, we'll bring you that. But I'm going to spread it out a bit more, because I think some saves get a little bit bogged down, and you want to sort of see the progression. And if you're not seeing the progression, what's the point? So yeah, what we'll do is we'll go through pre-season. I'll show you how that went, and then we'll crack on with our first game against Scunnythorpe. Tricky. Welcome back. So pre-season went quite well. Wins against Birmingham and Hungerford, which is a great name, and Swindon, Swindon S. I you thought, there's got to be more to that. I think it means Supermarine. Swindon Supermarine. Okay, that makes more sense now. So yeah, pre-season's gone okay. 4 wins, 1 loss. The loss coming against Newport County, which is a bit disappointing, but no harm done. Beat Birmingham 3-0, so that was good. Craig Tanner, a player that we've actually brought in. Let me show you a few of the guys. Well, I'll say a few of the guys. The one guy we've brought in. No one's on the outs. Just Craig Tanner. I felt like we needed an attacking midfielder, like a good sort of athletic, creative attacking midfielder. He's not overly creative, like his vision and flair aren't great, but his dribbling, finishing, first touch, and his, what else was I impressed by? His agility, 13. I think he'll be good. I think in this division he'll be very good. Anyway, continuing on to the game. This is the formation we're going with. I'm going with a very compact 3 and another very compact 3. I want to keep... I think if you play lower league football in sections, I think you have quite a good chance of getting a result. So we'll see how we do in this game. Continue that. Okay, well, the assistance team talk wasn't great, so we'll come in there and fix it. But yeah, I'm hoping it'll go well. If you look at this team instructions, we've got retain possession, work ball into box. I want those 3 up front to work together in tandem, work really nicely. Look for the overlap, close down more, use tighter marking and higher tempo. I think our fitness is going to be quite key this year. I've got quite a few players with very good fitness. We're going to start off with standard flexible. Admittedly, I could change this, but I want to see how we get on playing in like a regular style, and then from that point on, we'll see how we get on. So this is the first game. It's quite a big moment. This is going to set the tone for the rest of the season, hopefully. If you pull this across the other side, we can keep an eye on the statistical side of the game. They've started the better. Scunthorpe, obviously one of the better teams in this division. Ball knocked in by Tanner. Hopefully Tanner will be really good for me. He's hopeful. It's a great ball to the back post, and Andrew Williams, one of our strikers, bags one. Lovely job. Tanner with the assist, and Andrew Williams with the goal. So after 25 minutes, that's a really good start. Very pleasing. Now, because that highlight was in a corner, I've not actually seen too much about how we operate. In pre-season, we were knocking the ball around very carefully. I had it on shorter passing, then I changed it to be a little bit more direct. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. They look pleased. Good. We go again. Now, we've got quite a few lone players in the side, and I'm hoping that they perform well, because they're not the sort of players that you can just terminate contracts and be cool with. Tanner, again, ball in. Stevens getting up highest with his first ever goal for Swindon. He said Sweden there. Again, though, Tanner, the architect. This is good because we were talking about how I wanted him to be effective. So far, so good. We've not even had a clear-cut chance. So both goals, good finishes, which is particularly pleasing. They've got a free kick. The wall stands very strong. And now Smith brings it away. Liverpool loanee. This looks like we could have quite the break on here. If we can switch it one more. Tanner, third assist of the game. Obika. Tanner is the man. He's the man of the moment. Jonathan Obika, I believe he's on loan from Tottenham, with the goal. I think it's Tottenham. Anyway, what a lovely start to the season. This is, I'll tell you what, this is making me feel good, because you're never quite sure how a season's going to go until you play it. Tanner, on it again. Can he get a four-piece in terms of assists? Not this time. They come away from it. Smith does very well. I think having a good defence, and see, like, the three up front, again, working well together. And I was going to put the... Actually, well, no, never mind. I was going to start a sentence, I gave up. Tanner, Obika. Oh, good save. Tanner nearly with 4 assists in one game. So 76 minutes in, we'll make a couple of changes. We'll bring on Anton Rodgers, who I do believe is the son of Brendan. So, you know, family connections. I think that's the only change we're going to make, actually, because the other guy, Yasser Kasim, is struggling a little bit for fitness. So we'll bring on Anton Rodgers. Not long left to go in the game. Ball whips in. Nolan gets to it. Or is that an own goal? It's an own goal. Turnbull. What a pity. Well, no harm done. I do believe he's another one of our loanees, Jordan Turnbull. As long as they don't score again, then I'm going to be quite pleased with how it's going. Smith clears very well. And Reeves now onto it. Tanner looks for Obika. Can we get one more goal? Can we make it 4-1? It'd be a very convincing win. Ball to the back post. Oh, Williams. A great chance. And that may well be it. I've stayed in standard flexible the whole game. And a win's a win. Scunthorpe, one of the better teams in this division, I would assume. And we've played very well. Well done, lads. Good job. So that leaves us 5th in the league. Which is, you know, this is the ideal start. Get a win under your belt. You don't want to be waiting for your first win. I've had a tradition of starting saves on Football Manager this year, slowly. So to win the first one off the bat, very pleasing indeed. So what we're going to do, I'm going to come back very, very late in the year. We'll see how we're getting on. MK Dons is going to be the next game. I want to try and get through seasons quite quickly, especially in the first year. I don't want to bog down. And there's so many games that I want to show you the most important ones. So MK Dons will be the next one. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy the new series. If you could leave a like, you know, new series like and all that. Let me know you're behind it. Let me know you're enjoying it. There's other stuff coming, obviously, but this is this should be a long, successful save. Hopefully, we can get well in depth with it and become Champions League winners. I think that would be the dream. Anyway, from me, Dr. Benji, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.